now to initiate this club. In order to raise awareness about this club, we would launch a Facebook and make flyers on campus in order to raise awareness among the University of Arizona students in order for them to be aware of what PUSH actually is. Like Rachel stated before, a lot of them were interested, but not everyone had that commitment to actually follow through with the organization. So if there was more promotion among the students, then maybe the awareness would be raised enough, and the percentage of the students that want to participate would increase. The promotion could be done through flyers and social media, which we all know that university students are always on social networks. So if that was something that was done on campus, then more people would be compelled to signing a petition in order to launch the program. But that's if these steps were taken. So if the awareness was brought on campus, then definitely the percentage of people interested could increase if it was done. So the Facebook page that we came up with was a hypothetical Facebook page in which could be launched if the steps to implement the program at the University of Arizona was taken. We decided that it would be a good way to reach college students. We would post facts, share events, and bring awareness again of what PUSH actually is, because a lot of students may be aware of hunger and different and the harmful effects behind it, but with this Facebook page they would gain more knowledge and it'd be more obtainable for them to see. So if we decided as a group that if we were allowed the opportunity again to do this project, we would hold info sessions about what PUSH actually is, and at those info sessions we would conduct more depth surveys, and those surveys we would collect them like we did before, but they would also have more in-depth information about every student. And we would also allow the students to take online surveys in order to allow us to reach a more broad number of students as well.
So we decided that Presidents Against Hunger should not be brought to the U of A. Only 17% strongly said that they would participate. And in a couple slides we'll go through like the costs associated with running a club, and we calculated that you need 20 to 30 members who participate a lot in order to generate enough income to keep a club like that going. Also, so 17% is already a low number, but then there's the possibility of error. I mean, a lot of people sit next to their friends in class. Nobody wants to be that person who's insensitive to people going hungry. And also, maybe if this club is brought up in the future, we could collaborate with other clubs that are doing similar things to try to get more interest. So right here, again, just the 40% neutral towards participating, but 64% were interested in learning about Presidents Against Hunger. So there's definitely a gap there, and maybe if people learned about it, they would be more inclined to participate. So here's just some of the costs. Kind of got cut off at the bottom here, but the total costs are about $1,300, and Rachel's actually the president of the Vita Club here, so we used some of their numbers to see what likely expenses would be and where money could be generated. And we put like fundraisers at $1,000, so for 20 to 30 students to raise $1,000, they'd have to be working hard. That's with membership fees, selling t-shirts, so it's a pretty tough goal for 17 people. We don't think it would be able to get done.
All right, thank you for hearing our presentation. We are now open to questions.
How many students were in those 3 classes or that other organization? So how many students did you actually survey?
We had a total of 100
So it was 100
students.
students total.
Yeah, because I was thinking the 17% actually was pretty high. I mean, you were saying it's a low number, but I was thinking, you know, if you are thinking about if you were able to pull the whole university, you know, undergraduate class, like that would actually be a lot of students.
Yeah.
So,
Which is why once we kind of stepped back and thought about what we learned and what we could do in the future, we realized that we kind of need to raise more